Do you know why silence is so powerful? Listen to this story. Once upon a time, in a place called Zentopia, there was a young guy named Izen. He loved learning about different things like arts and sciences, but he felt like something was missing. He didn't really get what real wisdom was. People talked about a wise person named Jiro. He lived alone in a quiet forest and knew a lot. Izen wanted to learn from him. So, he went on a tough journey through thick forests and rough lands to find Jiro's home. Jiro wasn't much of a talker, but everyone wanted his wise thoughts. Izen went up to him and told him he wanted to understand what wisdom really meant. Jiro stayed quiet for a while and then started playing a gentle tune on a bamboo flute. The music echoed through the forest. Jiro then asked Izen, "Do you hear the flute sound?" Izen said yes, kind of puzzled. Jiro then said, "Now, try listening to the silence." Izen wasn't sure what to do, but he tried to listen to the quiet after the music. It was hard because he had lots of thoughts bouncing around, but he didn't give up. He focused on the stillness in the midst of the noise. Time passed, turning days into weeks and weeks into months. Izen kept practicing listening to silence with Jiro's help. He noticed changes in himself. His mind started to calm down, and he started noticing things around him more. Izen realized that silence wasn't just no noise. It was like a deep thing that could show you important truths. One day, while sitting near a loud waterfall, Izen heard the strong water crashing on rocks. But in the gaps between the sounds, he heard silence. It felt like the universe was whispering something important to him, and he felt calm. Izen didn't stop there. He kept learning from Jiro, using silence to help him think better and see clearer. He found that when he really listened, silence could guide him and make things clear. As years went by, Izen became a wise teacher and people looked up to him. He helped many people with his advice. He liked sharing what he learned from silence and how it changed his life. One day, a rich man named Kenshiro came to Izen. He needed help fixing a problem between his two sons. They were mad at each other about what their dad would give them. Izen invited Kenshiro and his sons to sit by a waterfall with him. They all sat there quietly, listening to the water and leaves. The sons didn't like it at first, but soon they started to relax and really pay attention. After a while, Izen asked them to talk about what they felt. It was surprising, but they realized that silence made them see things differently. They understood each other better. The quiet helped them figure things out. Kenshiro was amazed by this change. He asked Izen what he could do to thank him. Izen just smiled and said, "Keep using the power of silence and share it with others." Kenshiro and his sons went back home, changed by their time with Izen. They learned to understand each other and themselves better. Their relationship got stronger. Izen kept teaching others, showing them how to use silence to think and understand better. He loved sharing how silence could make things clearer and wiser. When Izen got old, he lay in bed, his students around him. With a weak smile, he said, "Listen to the silence, and you'll learn the wisdom of the universe." And then he closed his eyes and passed away. But his teaching stayed, inspiring many for years to come. This story about Izen and the power of silence teaches us that sometimes the most important things aren't in the noise but in the quiet spaces. When we embrace silence, we can grow, change, and connect more deeply with the world around us. Subscribe to our channel and become part of a tribe that seeks enlightenment, inspiration, and the power of knowledge.